So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is 13th of February and it's a Thursday, and we had a lot of news at 2:30, and we saw a huge, not huge, but as usual on Dow Jones and every USD pairs, that we had a bit of volatility during the PPI and the unemployment data. So now the newses are over, so we can focus on our US 30. Since a couple of days I couldn't come online because we had the CPI and all these newses. So I think this week is going to be a bit not rough, but I think I would continue live sessions properly from next week, because the first 2 weeks of the month is always a mess, since we have the first week we have the NFP, the second week we have the CPI, PPI. So yeah, let's move to our charts and let's see what we can find today. Well, anyway, so on the weekly chart we see on Dow Jones that again the price is still underneath this imbalance zone, and we saw the price got rejected, and there's not much to see in the weekly chart because we have been stuck in the same place, and it's been like 3 weeks. The price is just consolidating in the same place. We see that there's only consolidation since 3 weeks, but at this time also we managed to be profitable, and that's what matters. There were some days that I didn't take trades because I didn't see any potential setups. There were days that I didn't take any trades, and I had some stops as well. But overall, I think it was okay. So yeah, coming back to the weekly channel, to the weekly time frame, and we see that this here is a support in the weekly time frame, and this here as well is a support in the weekly time frame. Yeah, and the price has rejected from this point of imbalance, and the price has failed to capitalize above this level. Yeah, so let's move to the daily time frame to see if we can see something. And yeah, the price, we can see that the price has taken the imbalance and the price has rejected from here very well. It did a retest and then fell back down to this level. So this is our support for now. We can forget about this. There's no need to mark this up. Also the imbalance, we don't need to mark this up anymore. So this is our swing high from which day? From 31st of January. So it's been 15 days we are stuck in the same place. Alright, so in the daily time frame we see the support. We can move a bit higher to this support, to here. In the 4 hours we can see much clear, which is something around here as the daily one, right? So we have in the 4 hours we have this support, and since the other day when the price opened with a huge gap, we were talking about the imbalance which was left in this area, which is filled now. We can say that the imbalance has been filled. So you see how much important the imbalances in the market are. We see in the 5 minutes the price opened with a huge imbalance, leaving a huge imbalance, and at the end the price during the CPI came here, tested the imbalance, and then started moving back up. So what do we understand from here? That the price did take the imbalance, and then the price wants to go back up to potentially test this level. So According to the supply and demand and support and resistance, we will mark this level here as a support, and this level, as you can see, that it can very well act as a resistance. All right, because the price, you can see the price did retraced from here. Once it was broken, the price tested again here, and then again here, 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 everywhere. You see this area can be a resistance for the short term. So I will mark this as a key level for the swing high. Alright, so this is going to be my key level for the swing high. I'm going to mark it with 2 pixels so that we value more on this level. When the price comes to this level, we have to be a bit cautious, not having a insane target up till here, because the price might come here in this key level and potentially get rejected. We never know. So it's very important to mark the levels. It might break as well, but we have to be careful when the price reaches at certain levels of interest. Alright, so this is our resistance level. I will just leave it like this, and in the 4 hours as well, we can see that this level here can also act as a support. Right, we can see this level here can also act as a support. I will refine the chart, but I need to understand more around what's going on in here, because you see that the price, after the huge push down during the CPI, the price left an imbalance which was really huge. The price did test the imbalance. The ones which were left was tested today at the time of PPI. So when there are high impact news, the price do go to fill up the imbalances and the efficient levels of the market. So that's how it exactly works. You can see that the price here, exactly the price retraced from the wick, right? So it filled up the imbalance. You see, the price filled up the imbalance. So this is very important to understand how important imbalances are and how they work in the market. So I will just put this level a bit down so that we can, when we come into the 1 hour time frame, we can analyze more efficiently. I'm not going to mark this level yet. I'm going to just keep moving this as per the refinement of the zone of the levels. So all right, so coming to the 1 hour time frame, we see that this here can act as a support because the candle did close above these levels. Yeah, so what do we understand from here? We do understand that the price can maybe come to this level again. We don't know, but price maybe come to this level again. So we need to wait until it breaches this level in 1 hour. When we move to the lower time frame, we'll analyze according to that. So in 1 hour, you see that there's still some room left in the upside. Price still needs to fill this up. So here we will mark again some levels in 1 hour so that we have much clear idea of the support and resistance level. So maybe this could work. Let me see in the bigger picture. Let me see, this level can work as a mid level. Not really, but we also have the imbalance which needs to be filled in this level. So I think it's okay if we leave this marked up, or we can do it this way. We can just mark the imbalance so that we know that this is the point of interest of the market. The price might come here and we should not panic and not keep buying because it's making a high. We have to also mark this level, which we can see that the price has broken this level in the 1 hour time frame. So it looks like a break of structure, not completely, but yeah, it does. So inverting the chart, we see that okay, the price looks like the price has broken this level. Yeah, it looks like, not very clear because the break is uh, not very satisfying to see, because I would have liked the price if it breaks. I like a breakout like this with a bullish candle to the upside. So we see that here it's a possible break of structure, and here as well as we have an imbalance in the 1 minute time frame. The entire level is not filled, so it's very much likely the price would come back to this level to fill up the imbalance. That is in 1 hour. But we also need to see, I mean, I don't use market trend lines because I just don't find it any useful, and I don't have that concept in my trading. But to be just careful with every perspective, we can just see that the market has been making, if you if you make the chart like this, you can understand that the market has been making, after this huge dip, the price went back to fill up the imbalance. It's making lower low and lower highs, lower low and lower highs, lower low and possibly a lower high. So we have to be careful, because this level can possibly be rejected this from this level, because we have this trend line support that I don't take trades according to the trend line, but it's very important to analyze, like, okay, what's going on in the market. The market is making the lower low and lower highs, and this is a trend that the market has been following. And to the upside, you see like something like this. All right, so the market right now is in a bubble. It's ready to explode, not maybe today or maybe tomorrow, but either way it's going to explode. All right, so just keeping in mind about this trend line, that okay, the market reached to this level, so it's very important for the the highs to be taken out in order to enter a buy. For example, we need to see something like this, canceling this high and coming back for a retest, so that we can enter and we can spot the market to the top. All right, so it's very important to keep these things in mind. So you see that this is the last lower high of the market. So we have to be careful in this situation. I'm going to remove all these lines because I don't like using them, but we have our view right now, that okay, the market, in order to buy we need to wait for this level, but that's in the bigger time frame. We always have something different in the lower time frame, so we have not refined yet, but it's just the normal outlook of Dow Jones in the near term. All right, this was not the analysis for today, it's just an analysis for the outlook, for what possibilities can market provide us. All right, so in 4 hours it's all done. In 1 hour, let's see what do we have. In 1 hour, yeah, in 1 hour also we marked that this is a possible zone which price can test, which is the imbalance. This here down is the imbalance as well, which is filled, but a bit of it is left. You see this, if I zoom the line, I mean, it's not very important, but it is important because there is some gap here to be filled in the bigger time frame. But again, we will go back to the lower time frame to see what we have. In lower time frame, we see that the market has much bigger imbalance that we were thinking. This is the imbalance left in the lower time frame in the 30 minutes. Right, and this imbalance here we can scale until here. Right, so in 30 minutes we have something a bit more refined. Let's see again. This could be, yeah, this could be a point where the market can reject. But if we see like this, the market still have some room to the upside. Maybe the candle won't close if the price needs to, if the price is willing to reject from this level. We will see something like this, not a candle but a wick, and the candle closing underneath this line, this trend line. But as I said, that I'm not a fan of trend lines. We will just work with the market structure. This can be go down here. So in 30 minutes we have a bigger imbalance, which is here, and in the upside as well. So we have these two levels, which is very likely to be tested at the time of open or later on. In 15 minutes, we see that the price, the same thing, more refined here, more refined. We have more refined entries or more refined zones here, an imbalance zone, and this stays as it is. And maybe we can make another level, something like this, right? So if we somehow manage to get on the right to the upside, this would be our primary target. Remember what happened yesterday when we were trading Dow Jones? We took a trade here, just right here. I closed here because it was 15 minutes. If you see it like this, it was a 15 minutes level, key level. And we managed to close exactly at this point. I wanted to hold the trade to the upside, but I didn't because it was already giving me 3R. So it's very important to mark the levels, just like how I did right now. This one here can act as a level of rejection. All right, so here it is in 15 minutes. Let's come back to the 5 minutes. That's our favorite, my favorite. So we wait and see. Let me see if there's any imbalance in the downside. Yes, sir, there is some imbalance here, you see, which is open, and there are possibilities that it might get filled up. So what does that mean? That means that the market is going to be very tricky today. We have so many levels here, here, here. We cannot sell already because the market is to the upside. Like you see, the market is ranging to the upside. We cannot sell in this level yet, and we cannot sell in this level because we have the imbalance. We cannot sell in this level, so it's gonna be tricky for a sell side. So let's see. Not hoping a lot of uh, possibilities of taking a trade, which is very clear the market is showing us it's not much likely to have a trade setup. But apart from everything, we will have our zones. Let's see if we can mark our zones yet, because from where the market just moved up, it's this area, and if we mark the zone, it's gonna be very huge. Or if you mark a zone like this, we have something to be tested here that we cannot deny. This area can be tested without a doubt. Leaving aside this one, I will just leave it aside for now. We will wait for any breach, maybe any breach to this level. If the price breaks this level and closes down like with a candle, then we can either have a, let me see, what would be the risk to reward. No risk to reward, dude. No, nothing. It's gonna be 1 hour, or maybe could work, could work. This one could work, not very sure, but yeah. So we will have this in mind that the price is in the zone right now. Okay, we have this zone which is not very authentic. We let me see, Let me see, let me do some more marking. So this can be a level of support as well. What about this imbalance? It looks very legitimate. The price might come back down to fill up this imbalance to go upside, or the price might cancel everything and take the extreme level, which is here. So either way, I'm not going on the sell side today, not at all. No, I have no interest on taking the sell side trade, but we will see. I would be interested on seeing some rejection from this level. So now my mind is getting puzzled up because there are too many levels that we have marked. I need to just delete everything right now. Leave that for later. Need to understand the market again, what's going on. Need to see it like. To be very honest, all right, to be very honest, I think that the market has already taken its deal, which is somewhere around here, and the market has already broken its zone, and the market is tending to go to this side, which is like 120 ticks. So yeah, this can be possibilities for. Let me see, we still have 8 minutes, so so yeah, I think the market looks like the market has already taken its. I think the market has already taken off from here, from this level. It looks like a breakout, and but a bit tricky since we have this imbalance to be filled. Maybe if we plan on entering here with a 50 tick stops, it could work. Not very sure of this one, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to plan any trade yet. So yeah, in 15 minutes, let's see the zone in the 15 minutes. Let's see what's going on in 15 minutes. Let's remove everything right here. What I personally think that the market is going to this level of imbalance to fill it up before a huge sell-off, or it would probably just cancel this. So let's wait. There's no need to rush today, because when you don't have a setup, there's no point of rushing on entering anything. We have the entire session. We might get some entry, not sure, but whatever it is, I have to be careful. So I'm going to mark this as as a zone. Let's see how our stops would look like if we manage to execute. Not really, not good. I don't really like this. So you can see clearly that the market is not consolidating. The zone is not being formed. The market, I want to see something like this before the open consolidation. But right now the market is something like this, moving to the upside. So this is not my entry model. I will wait. We have some imbalances here. If the price comes back down, give us some clue of, some price action of any further, you know if it gives us some confluence, like if the price comes to this level, gets rejected with a pain point and makes an engulfing, we might end up entering a buy, targeting this level. That would be more ideal thing to do, because this here could be a good offer, like an offer price. Yeah, here and here as well. So I think I will wait for the market to react to any of this level. If this one reacts, if we see a good price action, then we can just forget about it and take our chances, which is still going to be a bit of risky, because we have many levels to be tested here as well. So let's see if this zone breaks to the downside. Maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe I will take a short. Maybe, because I'm saying maybe because this can potentially, have some kind of interest for the buyers. So let's see. Let's see. Mark the imbalances here. Just have 2 minutes. If we take a short here, then our target is going to be just 1 hour, which is rubbish. But if we take a buy here, for example, if the price comes and gives us some certainty of buy here, we can scale at least 2 hour. So where should I want to go? Where would I want to go? I would want to go something from here. Yep, I think. But let's see. Let's see if I plan something here for buy. And the price is already moving. It has already broken the zone and filled up the imbalance, so maybe we we might have missed on this one, but no worries. If we miss the trade, we miss the trade. This here can also be a buy option here, just right here. as the price broke, but I will never enter a candle which, like, I will never enter the NY candle. The moment it opens, I'm not going to enter it. So that's one of my main rules that I'm not going to break in any circumstances. Because that's the candle which decides the momentum. That one, or maybe a couple of candles later. But let's see if we get a sell. Maybe I would be interested in selling if the price makes a low, like something like this. If the price breaks this level, maybe for a sell, maybe. But for buy, no ways. Here I'm not going to buy yet. So for now I'm not going to do anything. I'm gonna wait to see how this candle closes, and at the end we decide, because we have this potential here for the price to come. This can be tested, you know. Maybe the price would like to fill up the entire gap, maybe the entire gap. So no plannings here. We have 2 minutes for this candle to close. So maybe we can enter something like this. Let's see. Only if we get the opportunity. I don't want to take risk on this account today because I'm using an account which is in a bit of drawdown. So I will wait for the retest. Otherwise, I would have just done the market execution, given the fact that the price looks like it's melting. So I'm going to place a trade here to see if it works, because if the price holds on this level, then I don't know. So I think if the price comes back here, I would be very much interested on entering. I've already set my limits, so let's see. Let's see in the bigger picture what's going on in 15 minutes. 15 minutes, it looks like the price came to fill up the imbalance. 30 minutes, the same thing. 1 hour, something similar. 4 hour is a bit convincing for a sell. At 15 minutes, I doubt. But whatever it is, we have to take our chances, right? So this imbalance, I think, not sure if this imbalance is gonna work for the buys. Not sure. Let's check the volume. Looks a bit risky. You know what? I will wait for a confirmation in the lower time frame. Even though it looks okay in the 5 minutes, but I think for me it's going to be a bit difficult on taking a trade on the sell side, especially today. But I will wait for maybe for the market to show something in the 1 minute, or maybe I'll just decide to extreme in this. I will just decide to enter in the extreme position, maybe something here. So that could work, maybe. Not sure. But if I plan on entering somewhere here, then that would be okay, because overall the price, you see that this can also act as a key level of resistance. Before I was planning to enter somewhere around here, but I think I should just play safe on days like this where the price is still inside of a range. As you can see, this imbalance, maybe the price has got some interest on buying in here at this imbalance. And yeah, I think I would either wait for this one, or maybe I'll just cancel this order depending on the volume we see in the market. So yeah, I will I will wait for this one. My previous entry was in this line, so we'll see which one plays better, or maybe it will not play. I don't know. Because buying here that we were talking before, no, it's like doing something that market is. I mean, it's a bit different. If you buy here, that's not something that I plan. Technically, this should work, but the issue is uh, the interest in buying. Well, maybe too. I've just placed my entries too extreme, but I think I should just keep it as it is. Let's say in a different angle. This here should work, bro. I think this here should work. Maybe I'll just put it here and stuff's over here. But if you see it like this, it looks a bit different. So I think I'll just keep where I planned before, 250. Yep. Before I planned my trade here, right? I wanna go extreme because my stops are not safe. Technically, I could plan my trade here. I could also have entered already in this area because my stops are safe according to 5 minutes. So let's see what's going on in 1 minute. If we get to see some anything interesting that I might enter, maybe 3 minutes. Looks like it's played. Yeah. Hmm. Now I will have to maybe regret it. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do something a bit stupid. I'm going to enter with the confluence of 1 minute because I see that the price is rejecting from this level. Just maybe not too much playing, right? That's how you have to do. Or maybe this one. Don't know, man. The market is a bit tricky today. Possibilities from both sides. If I was using my own, like my account that I trade with every day, I would have entered on this one for sure. But I'm using account which which I have since like a couple of months pending, and it's in a bit of drawdown. And today I thought of using that account to just recover something, but that's why it's a bit less technical. I think I'm gonna remove. I have removed my orders. I don't wanna enter on a sell side today. It's just not what I think can work. It could be subject of manipulation today. Let's see in the bigger time frame what we have. Yeah, if you see the 15 minutes, it looks like the price is rejected from this level. Yeah, more it looks like it wants to go upside because this week. Let me see in 30 in 1 hour. Well, we have 3 minutes for this 4 hour to close. Let's see how this one closes. It's a very bad place where the market is stuck. This range, this shitty range. There's no clear direction. Well, I'll just place this trade and we'll see if it triggers. I had no um, interest on taking the trade, but let's see. Let's see if this one gets triggered. Let's see. Not very high hopes on sell, but gonna risk on this one. It looks like I missed it. Maybe, maybe not. Dude, you telling me that I missed with 7 ticks? Son of a bitch. You fucking kidding me? Clearly, it just missed my trade with 10 ticks. No way. Wait for me, dude. Come on. Not that's not right at all. I calculated everything, dude. So I think I missed the trade, so I'll call it a day. I'm not going to enter any other random position. Just missed with a very small like 10 ticks. Seriously, dude. What the hell? So never mind. I think that's it for me today. I wanted to get on the trade on the first go and put to break even. Now I think there's no point on waiting for that trade to execute because the price already got rejected from this level, which I was planning on entering. So I think that's all for me today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If I take any trade, I'll update on Discord. Have a great day. Have a great day, guys. See you.